Hey, so I'm in Jeremiah 42 verses 13 through 17 where it says, "But if you refuse to obey the Lord your God, and if you say we will not stay here, instead we will go to Egypt where we will be free from war, the call to arms and hunger, the very war and famine you fear will catch up to you and you will die there." So what I want you all to receive from this is that we must trust in God and be still even when surrounded by problems, because trying to run from them, expecting it will be better somewhere else, isn't what God desires for us. He wants us to stay still and not run. The same problem you run from will be there waiting for you at whatever location you choose to move to. So some of you all have gotten so comfortable with running from your problems that you fail to understand that no matter where you go, you can't escape what you keep trying to run from. The same pain that you keep trying to escape, hoping that somewhere else you will find peace, hoping that somewhere else that you will find joy, comfort. If you can't be still where you are in the midst of your chaos, in the midst of the tests that God is putting you through, in the midst of the trials and tribulations that you're going through, if you can't be still and trust in God there, then you cannot have what God offers you somewhere else. In order to step into your next, you have to be still in your now. My God. How can you ask God for a car when you can't take care of the one you have now? How can you ask God for a relationship when you haven't learned to love yourself? Are you getting what I'm trying to tell you? If you learn to be still and trust in God where you at and develop in your now. Oh my goodness. If you can just learn to be still and hear from God in your now, and develop in the midst of the chaos, and develop and strengthen in the midst of the troubles that you're facing with, and develop and grow in the midst of the troubles that you're facing with. If you can learn to rest in the storm, you will be equipped in the time of your sunshine before the rain comes again. Some of y'all gotta catch it. Y'all gotta catch it, man. You see in Jeremiah chapter 42 verses 13 through 17, the Israelites were trying to run from their problems instead of be still and trust in God. The Lord is trying to tell them that the very war and famine that you're trying to run from will catch up to you wherever you go. And not only will it catch up to you, your destruction will meet you there as well. It says you will die there. So you trying to run away from your problems, believing that better will be somewhere else, will lead you to your destruction. If you don't learn to stand still and trust in God when you're faced with difficulties and troubles in your life, and instead of stressing and worrying yourself out, you use those things, you use those trials, those tribulations to strengthen you instead of weaken you.